Good morning and welcome to the Philippine Conference for the project ID 24KG KM GKM 0013 Procurement of Construction Material for the improvement of existing building, Lanao, Norte Engineering Office. And before we start the previous conference, let us pray first. And please, Ma'am Flo, to lead the conference.
Almighty God, thank you for this beautiful day, and thank you for the blessings of life. We come before you today, Lord, to ask your guidance as we go through the privy conference this morning. And we ask for your wisdom so that we might be able to come up with a good decisions in the future. This is all we ask in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you, Ma'am Flo. Sir Levy, head of the Secretariat, please acknowledge the back member at their forum.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good.
Let us acknowledge the presence of our staff members who are present for today. Back Vice Chairman Ulumuddin M. Saka, present. Back Regular Member Jamalia P. Mutin.
Present, sir.
Back Regular Member Sir Celso C. Layos.
Present, sir.
Back Regular Member Engineer Alvin R. Pinto.
Present, sir.
Mr. Chair, that's all for the back member for present takeaway.
Thank you, Sir Levy. Since the back member are majority, now I declare the back member is forum. And please continue to the attendance of the DPWH Secretariat and also the supplier, contractor, observer.
For the back secretariat, back secretariat head, yours truly, BBB Casa. Back secretariat member, Engineer Me and Ubuy. Back secretariat member, Engineer Abubakar Masangka. Back secretariat member, Marilto Arlas Suete. Back secretariat member, Flor Garcia. Back secretariat member, Zinit T. Tanina. Back secretariat member, Ahara E. Ramos. Back secretariat member, Amy Joy Castillo. For the back DWG, back DWG head, General P. Palamini. Back DWG member, Muhammad Hussein Umanan.
Present.
Back DWG member, Kia Natasha Q. Makalam. Back DWG member, Muhammad P. Abbas.
Present, sir.
Back DWG member, Damira Itantao. For the back secretariat member, George Steele Hisita. Present. For the servers, no server are beside. And for the contractors, there are also no server. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Sir Levy. So we have an invitation for the observer and the Tato, Sir Levy. So now, we will proceed to the reading or discuss for the eligibility and technical and financial. And please, Engineer Amir.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. There are few delays. Part of the things, sir, I have to adjust the. Um,
And the online, that's in the online.
None, sir.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm sorry for the delay. For the eligibility requirements of the mentioned project, 24 GTM 0013, we require as for Class A documents, legal documents such as registration certificate from SEC for corporation, BPI for sole proprietorship, or CBA for cooperatives. We also require valid inherent or mayor's or business permit from place of business, tax clearance for EO 398 series of 2005 as reviewed and approved by the BIR. We also require the computation of net financial contracting capacity or NCC or committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of this NCC. We also require audited financial statements, statement of ongoing and similar completed government and private contracts. As for Class B documents, this only applies for joint venture. We require a valid joint venture agreement, and in the absence of a joint venture agreement, duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the joint venture agreement in the instance that the bid is successful should be included in the bid, and that the information therein is true and correct. As for technical documents, we require the statement of single largest contract or SLCC adjusted to the current price using the PSA current price index. It should have a contract amount equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC, and the contract shall be considered similar to the contract we did if it meets the same major categories of work. As for financial documents, we require the bid form, which includes bid prices, bill of quantities, which includes unit bid price and total bid price per item, and recurring maintenance costs, if applicable. During the submission and receipt of bids, the deadline of submission and receipt of bids, the contents of the first envelope or technical proposal should include Philip's registration certificate or platinum membership, DPI or registration certificate from SPC or CDA, mayor's or business permit from place of business, statement of ongoing and similar completed government and private contracts, audited financial statements, computation of FCC, or committed line of credit, tax clearance, valid joint venture agreement if applicable, bid securing declaration or bid security, statement of SLCC, conformity with technical specifications, which may include production or delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales parts, if applicable. And of course, the latest omnibus source statement, which contains 10 items. As for the bid securing declaration, it should have a validity and securing validity period of 120 calendar days from the deadline of date of submission and opening of bids. The bid security declaration in the case of a cash or cashier's or manager's check, or a bank draft or guarantee or a revocable letter of credit issued by a universal bank or commercial bank should have a minimum amount of 2% of the ABC. In the case of a surety bond callable on demand issued by a surety or insurance company, duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, should have a minimum amount of 5% of the ABC. As for the contents of the second envelope or the financial proposal, it should contain a bid form which includes bid prices, recurring maintenance costs if applicable, and bill of quantities which includes the unit bid price and total bid price per item. During bid evaluation, the financial components of the bids of each phase shall be evaluated in using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid price. The BAC shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ACC. The following factors, in summary, are to be considered in the evaluation of bid prices. Completeness, no price in the required items shall be considered non-complying, indicating a zero or a dash is paid to the government. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable, the bill of quantities, shall be considered non-responsive. As for arithmetical correction, whenever there is a difference between the bid prices and figures versus words, the words prevail. And if there is a difference between the total price versus the actual sum of component items, the actual sum prevails. And of course, if after bid evaluation, it is found out that the total calculated bid price is above the ABC, it shall be considered non-compliant. As for contract award, the contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid, or LCRB, as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified with the issuance of notice of award within a bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 2 days upon receipt thereof. Common errors in the submission of bids: incomplete pages, bidding documents, both in the technical and financial proposals, and the authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder should be, in the case of the sole proprietorship, should be the owner or proprietor only. In the case of the corporation or cooperative, there should be a board secretary certificate and board resolution. In the case of a joint venture, there should be a joint venture resolution or agreement. And in the case of a partnership, it should be as indicated in the articles of partnership. Reminders. The deadline of submission of bids shall be on December 4, 2024 at 2 p.m. Bid submission can only be done manually. Also, in addition, please submit a letter of intent with the request for order of payment, but this shall serve as proof of the request. Also, please use the latest version of the Philippine bidding documents. This includes a new bid form, omnibus short statement with line items, and bid securing declaration. The number of copies of the bid proposal is one original copy and 2 certified true copy of its bid using A4 size bond paper and are signed bound. For joint venture, each member of the joint venture should issue a special power of attorney indicating the authorized personnel in the drafting of bids. And as for the trees, we would also like to remind our respective suppliers of the three-strike policy as per DEO 17 series of 2015. The district implements a three-strike policy as referred to in section 69.1 of the IRR in the report. As for tax clearance, we also would like to remind our prospective suppliers to make sure to submit an updated and valid tax clearance as of drafting and opening of bids. If the deadline falls on a non-working day, legal holiday, or special non-working holiday, the deadline shall be the next working day unless otherwise stated in the invitation to bid and or bid bulletin. The place of submission of bids shall be on DPWH in this building, DPWH Iligan City DEO. And the suppliers must observe in the bidding documents the following: pagination, side tabbing, and labeled according to checklist, table of contents that will harmonize the pagination and side tabbing, and compliance with the attached checklist. That will be all for the eligibility. Can I continue with the contract data?
In Ramir, please continue to read the scope of work of this project.
As for this goods project, Its contract ID is 24 GQM 0013. And its the project description is purchase of construction materials for the improvement of existing building of Lanao del Norte First District Engineering Office at Iligan City District DEO. Extension of this for construction, NQC and procurement section. The location is here, DPWH Iligan City DEO, Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. And the funding source is EL FY 2024. The ABC is 6,337,718 and 27 centavos. That would be all for this month's budget, sir.
Thank you, Senior Amit. So there's any clarification. Back members. If none. Anyone to move to adjourn of this conference?
I move to adjourn this pre-bid conference, Mr. Vice Chair.
Since Ma'am Jam moved to adjourn this pre-bid conference and seconded by Sir Laios. Now the pre-bid conference is adjourned.